Hello, my dear friends. I'm Miss Green, and I have a very special story for you today, a story about a boy who faced big challenges, just like some of you might be facing right now. But through his trust in Jesus Christ, he found hope, and his life changed in the most amazing way. Are you ready to hear it? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a boy named David, not the David who became a king, but another David, a shepherd boy who loved God with all his heart. David and his family didn't have a proper home. They lived in a tent because they had to move often to find grazing land for their sheep. Sometimes, they didn't have enough food, and David's little bed was just a mat on the ground. It wasn't easy, and David often felt scared and unsure about the future. But David's mother taught him something very special. She said, "David, no matter where we are, Jesus sees us. He's the good shepherd, and he promises to take care of his sheep, you and me." The Bible says in John 10:11, "I am the good shepherd." The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. David held those words close to his heart. Every night, he prayed, "Dear Jesus, I trust you. I know you are with me, even in this tent. Please lead us to a better tomorrow." David didn't let his circumstances stop him from trusting Jesus. He worked hard, loved his family, and kept his faith strong. And you know what? Jesus was working behind the scenes. The Bible tells us in Romans 8:28 that all things work together for good to those who love God. And that's exactly what happened for David. One day, a messenger from the king came to David's tent. He had heard about David's good heart and hard work, and he said, "David, the king needs someone like you in his palace." Can you believe it? From a tent to a palace. David became a trusted helper to the king, and as he grew, he shared his love for Jesus with everyone he met. He told them how Jesus had been with him in the hardest times and led him to a bright future. David became one of the most respected people in the land, not because of where he started, but because of where Jesus took him. My dear children, I know some of you might be living in a place that feels like David's tent, maybe a temporary home where things feel uncertain. But I want you to know that Jesus sees you, just like he saw David. He loves you so much, and he has a plan for your life, just like he did for David. The Bible says in Jeremiah 29:11, "For I know the plan